No one is illegal on stolen land. And yeah, it's just really hard to know what to say and what to do right now. And I feel really hopeful in this room, and I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting, and our voices really do matter.
Alright, so apparently we've solved illegal immigration. All it took was Billie Eilish, a microphone, and a Grammy stage. No one is illegal on stolen land. Which sounds very deep, until you realise it accidentally deletes borders, laws, and property ownership in one sentence. And Piers Morgan is having absolutely none of it. Because when celebrities turn complex immigration policy into Instagram slogans, someone eventually has to ask the boring adult question. Okay, so how does that actually work? Watch this.
Now, the problem with that is obviously she's got a lovely home in California. So what she's now given is anyone who wants to go in and inveigle their way into her home a license to do it, because her own home is on illegal land, right? So once you take the premise that all of this land was illegally acquired, then there's no such thing as an illegal immigrant. Then you're back to the Biden era on steroids, where 20 million, 30 million, 40 million can come in, because actually none of this is illegal. And when you've got a major pop star saying that, to me, that's really problematic. That will fly around TikTok. It will fly around where young people get their news. And before you know it, this becomes the agreed young perception of this whole issue, when in fact, that is not the reality of the illegal immigration problem.
This is where the slogan completely faceplants. No one is illegal on stolen land sounds profound, until you ask literally one follow-up question. If that's true, then laws don't matter, borders don't matter, and awkwardly, private property doesn't matter either. Because by that logic, Billie Eilish's house in California, also stolen land. Which means, congratulations, she's just issued an open invitation. And this is exactly Piers Morgan's point. Once you turn immigration into a vibe instead of a policy, you don't get compassion, you get chaos. And when a global pop star says this on the Grammy stage, it doesn't stay there. It goes straight to TikTok, straight to Instagram, straight into the algorithm, where nuance goes to die. Catchy slogans feel good. They also quietly erase reality. And Piers isn't mad at her feelings. He's pointing out that countries don't run on award show poetry.
Yeah, well, right. I mean, look, she's a child, right? I mean, I don't know. How old is she? It's ridiculous what she's saying. I think that kind of look, if you take this like from a year ago to today, one of the things that was really amazing about the Biden administration was that it moved Americans further to the right on immigration than would have been previously imaginable. And a big part of this is because we had just never had such an influx of people come in such a short period of time, just millions and millions. And no one even knows exactly. They estimate around 10 million came in, but we don't really know. Most of that is going off of how many border apprehensions there were, and then trying to figure out, well, if they got this many, how many might have come in? But so Donald Trump inherited a society when he became president for the second time where mass deportations had support of a super majority of the American people. And of course, that's reasonable, because most Americans are like, yeah, you broke the law. That's not okay. We're a nation of laws. The thing is that we also still have the United States Constitution as the supreme law of the land. So Donald Trump was always in a tricky spot here of how do you the estimates of total illegal immigration is like between 30 and 50 million. Well, how do you remove 30 to 50 million people? We only have like 20,000 Border Patrol agents in total. So, okay, how do you go about?
And that's the issue. You can be compassionate. You can want immigration reform. You can criticize government failure. But once you start pretending laws don't exist because it sounds good on a Grammy stage, you're not fixing anything. You're just turning a serious problem into a slogan. So what do you think? Is Piers Morgan right to push back on celebrity politics like this, or is Billie Eilish right to use her platform to say it anyway? Pick a side in the comments. See you in the next one.